Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes in for the header! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of full-back bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Rooney. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Robertson picks it up out wide. Oh, no! It's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Otto. Belletti. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. Chooses to go cross-field. That's the throw. Good steal, he just read it. Rooney. And it's Belletti. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Triol. And it's Son Heung-min. He's a sharp little ball here. Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Robertson. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar in acres of space out wide. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Costa Curta. Now it's Neymar. Beckham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. Beckham plays it short, and it's Cannavaro. Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti.
Odo. Half-time getting close now. Messi tries making a foray down the right. And that should be the keepers. Brandt. Now Son Heung-min. Robertson. Dink through. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Drogba.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas.
It's Neymar! Big moment! Massive goal! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was that...
And there's the end of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the action is back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
Tries a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi, plenty to... Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in...
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Adams. Odo. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Beckham. And here's Messi. That is lovely. And here's Messi. Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Son Heung-min takes control of it, and he's on the move. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
He's had a shot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Triol. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Up for a header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Adams. Rooney. Belletti. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Brandt. Van Dijk. Caicedo. And Robertson. Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. So what can they make of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Into the last quarter of an hour. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, and he's through the middle. Mbappe! And that's off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 2, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field, number 18, Phil Foden. Number 23.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Rooney. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
The changes then in quick succession.
Heung-min.
Saka coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Caicedo. Now it's Foden. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Goes looking wide. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's burst. Shot a goal! And the number on the board is 3. And here's Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. That's very neat. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals we... So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. It's a quick one. And here's Romario. Plenty to aim at here. There's the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So, a breakthrough already. And that should get the job done. Brandt. Triol gets over and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. Robertson. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Goalkeeper's ball. Robertson. Mbappe. It's Brandt. Alexander-Arnold. It's Brandt. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold. Kaká in acres of space out wide. Marquinhos.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe. And it's Van Dijk. Caicedo. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got full. Loose ball now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Neymar! Neymar! In for the pieces! And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good ball! Brandt. For Valverde. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Marquinhos. Alexander-Arnold. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Kaká. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde. Brandt. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi looking to run onto it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Messi. Brandt. Valverde. And Robertson. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe attempts a clearance. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Beckham. De Ligt. Now Costa Curta. Kaká. Oh, this looks sharp. Romario with 2 goals. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked out the run. Look at the space here. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all. He's given it away. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. And here's Brandt. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Estão disponíveis nos balcões ao lado dos portões. Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 9. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Van Dijk. Brandt. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. It's Brandt. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Beckham. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Son Heung-min. The message is clear, none shall pass. Beckham, and Beckham! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Beckham. Just about up to the hour now. Out to the left it goes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Son Heung-min. Robertson.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11. Camisa 13. Neymar. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 24. Camisa 8. Teremos uma substituição.
Kaká. Kane. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well-timed, excellent interception. And he's lost his man here. That's a nicely measured pass. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Jorginho. Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jorginho. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh no, this does not look... Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
So there's going to be another change here. Kane. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That has not gone well. And it's Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get onto this? Beckham. It's out for a goal kick. Højbjerg.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Højbjerg. Messi. Højbjerg. And here's Messi. Messi. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Højbjerg. Mbappe. Chance! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Brazil really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So is this the start of a comeback? Alexander-Arnold. Marquinhos clears and reclaimed it in a trice. Van Dijk. Now Foden. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, great hit! Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. And it's Beckham. That has been cut short. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And that gets things running. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Brandt for Valverde, and that is a little undercooked. And it's Van Basten. And here's Torres. Now it's Neymar. Turns and goes back. Mbappe. Valverde. Mbappe. Now it's Son Heung-min. Stood up well to him there. Has a look and plays it forward. Beckham. Out to the left it goes. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. For Valverde. Caicedo. Yamal.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Triol. Played out to the right. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Great hit! There it is! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gets a good foot in there. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a good ball played into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a sweet ball, that. He has found a way through. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Van Basten. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe!
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ruben Neves getting this one clear. Brandt. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
Brandt! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Van Dijk. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nicely weighted ball. An uncompromising challenge. Ruben Neves gets good distance on it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Messi. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Threads one in. Now it's Neymar.
There will be
Yamal.
1 minute added time.
Caicedo. Brandt. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
This is a
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half. Valverde! Denied by an instinctive save.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Defending was strong and firm. Caicedo. Brandt. And here's Son Heung-min. Chance! And he hits the net. And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's one-on-one, surely! He's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He has found the way through. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Messi.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Maradona, pass somewhat off target. Done delicately. Rodri clears it away. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, delightful ball. Yamal! And the keeper beats it away. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Robertson. Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? Son Heung-min. Keeper's dealt with that. Back into the middle. And that should get the job done. Corner number 2 then. Brandt goes short, and he's gone backward here. Robertson. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Bale. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's good vision. Donnarumma will lay claim to that. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's managed to get rid. Ball's gone out of play. Yamal has it in a wide position. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
"15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Cannavaro. And Hernandez. Rodri. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Messi. Early ball. Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Denilson. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Denilson. And Hernandez. And it's Maradona. Messi. Now it's Bale. Son Heung-min. Aim forwards. Mbappe. Brandt. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, such a clever... And Messi! Valverde. Robertson. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21 será sustituido por el dorsal 7.
Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Robertson goes on a charge down the left. Valverde, brilliantly cut out. Climbs up big! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Great defending, strong and determined. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fires from distance. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Can he put it away? That's really well cleared.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Valverde. Brandt.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Bale. That looks a cracking ball.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a good ball played into space. That's a lovely, neat pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came... He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Robertson has set up one goal so far. Chance to Neymar! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Robertson. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the runner. Messi. He's found a way through. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, important interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the hit! Oh, that could cost them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Punched away. A real chance if he can get through. And that's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Decent hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.